Good morning, people. It's currently 4:30 in the morning. We're on our way to a donut shop. We're gonna get the insides, the behind the scenes, how donuts are made and everything. So the shop we're going to actually belongs to my dad's best friend. He's also on the news. His name is Hayat Mousa. I'll put the link down in the description for the article. Now the reason we gotta go this early is because it takes us around 2 hours to prepare everything. We gotta prepare the donuts, we gotta clean up the shop a bit, and we open to the public at 6 a.m. in the morning. Alright, so it's pitch black, but we've just pulled up to the shop, and there it is. You can see the red lights and the green lights. Let's just get out of the car real quick. Alright, so we're inside now, and this is what the front looks like. This right here is the menu. You guys can pause the video and take a look at it. Here's a better view of the menu. They got a lot of stuff. So this is the first part. They make the dough. They got the flour in there. This mixer is bigger than you think it is. You pour some water in and you got some dough. This takes around like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. After that, the dough is done. He puts the dough on the table, puts some flour on it, and starts spreading it out nice and flat. So it's not too flat, it's a little thick so that they can roll it onto this cutter, this very large cutter thing. So this cutter cuts the dough into those donut shapes and also those donut holes. So right now they're removing the donut holes and they're putting it on the tray, which they'll separate later. And these right here are the donuts themselves. This is what they look like before they are made. So they gotta separate each one and put them on the tray right here. This is what the workplace looks like. Just a bunch of flour and dough and everything separated. Now the dough for the donut is put in this contraption thing. I don't know what it is, but it basically rises the dough. So in there you got I think like around 5 trays. This is the after, so the dough has completely risen up. These right here are the donut holes that we saw earlier. And these are the donuts. After the dough has risen, they put it in this massive fryer. Now they fry really quick because the oil is nice and hot. After frying one side, they flip it. This is honestly very satisfying. Alright, they're completely flipped now, and we're gonna let the other side completely cook. This nice and golden brown color to them. They remove that from the oil, let the oil drain, and put it on this tray. So it's from tray to tray. Here they put the sugar on so that they can make those glazed donuts. It's quite satisfying, but then they let the sugar, the glaze, dry up, and then they put it in the other tray right here. There's a lot of trays in this process. Then they put the tray of glazed donuts on the rack. So this is the box for delivery, and it holds exactly a dozen donuts. Then they use this cutter. This is also a roller thing. They make these are also like donuts, but they put filling in them. This right here is cake mix. It looks pretty good, but right now it's not made. So they rotate that lever over there, and this contraption cuts up the cake mix into donut shapes. And there we go. So that's the contraption, and and those are the donuts you got. These are not regular donuts; they're actually cake donuts. So they're softer and more tastier from the inside. So these have a darker color to them, and we're just gonna put it on the tray. This is the final result. Well, not the final result, there's one more step. The last step is to arrange them on the tray here so that we can put the sugar glaze on them. And there you go, 2 layers or 3 layers of sugar glaze. Now we gotta put them on the other tray so that it can go on the donut rack. And there it goes on the rack. We got 2 trays of cake donuts, donut cakes, whatever you call them. They look delicious. I think I'm gonna try one. Alright, same thing. They put a dozen of them in a box for delivery. Close the box up and it's done. Those are the orders they get. This is not regular, but these are how the boxes look, and it's a pretty good business. It's either the boxes or they put them on display here for walk-in customers in the front. Go to the other side and see how it looks from the customer's point of view. Like I said, I'm gonna try one, so here we go. This is a taste test. Just gotta wait for the flavor to kick in. And it is delicious. Flavor just settles in your mouth, and it's so good. Tasty, really good. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even finish the whole thing, so I just ate half. Alright, back to work. So moving on to the donut holes. They just got a bunch of them in this tray, and then they pour them into the oil. They got this thing. This is like, I don't know what this is, but it basically pushes the donut holes into the oil so that they can deep fry them. Pour them onto the tray so that they can be glazed. And there you go, you got the glazed donuts. Now it's not even, but some of them are more glazed than the other ones.
Since my gloves are clean, I'll just stick them like that.
So some of them actually fall down, so you gotta pick them up individually and just place them back on the tray.
Grab it.
Place them on the tray, and this tray obviously goes on display. There's a close-up for those who are salivating right now, because I am too. This looks delicious. So we still got a few that we got to pick up over there. Put them on the tray. Like I said, these go on display for the walk-in customers. So last we saw glazed donuts, this time we're going to see chocolate donuts. So they don't pour any sugar water, no glaze on them. They just place them in this tray that has a chocolate mix on it. And then they place it on the tray. There we go, we got a bunch of them on the tray, and as you guys guessed, this tray goes on the rack. Now, for those who don't like plain chocolate, we got sprinkles on them too. So it's like sprinkled chocolate donuts. It's basically a chocolate donut with sprinkles on top. Nothing special. But honestly, I tried one and it's super good. Delicious. And here's the final result. We got a few of them here and they look really colorful. So next we actually got some sausage rolls, like they're small mini sausage rolls. So they got these mini sausages and then they just put two of them onto the dough, wrap it up, and then there we go. So then this is just on repeat until they fill up the whole tray. And there we go, the whole tray is filled. So you got at least 18 of them. There are 18 of them on the tray. Once they're cooked and put in the oven, you got this. This is the final result. Nice and delicious. So we got a couple of trays of them. Well, that's all they make, so make sure you guys subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys go to Mousa Donuts and try them out. The location will be in the description.